Hello, you gorgeous Sagittarians. I hope you are well. It's lovely to be with you again. And so, welcome to your messages for the week starting the 9th of December 2024. If you're new to our channel, welcome. If you're returning, hello. Nice to see you all. My name's Linda Williams and I'm from Australia, and I'd love to hear where you're from. These weekly readings that we give you start off with asking Spirit this. What is it we need to let go of? What is it that we would like you would like to tell us with the message from the Divine Guidance deck? We get two secret cards, two private cards that I do not open, mystery, I call them my mystery cards, that we don't look at until the end of the reading. So we get one from the major arcana deck of my private deck, and we always ask Spirit for a message from the numbers deck, which I absolutely love. Those mystery cards just finish off the readings beautifully. They really do. They give you extra guidance. And it's always very profound, strong guidance. So I look forward to reading those, but I don't look at them until the end of the reading. Sagittarius, this is for you for the 9th of December. What is it that you need to, Sagittarius need to let go? Now, I am not a Sagittarian, but I refer to myself as the star sign that I am reading for. So I will refer to myself as a Sagittarian during this reading. I'd like to ask, please, for your divine guidance for all Sagittarians for this reading from the 9th of December, and we thank you for that. And now we'd like to ask, please, for a mystery card, a message for all Sagittarians. What is it you'd like to give them at the end of this reading? You got it, and we're setting it there and not looking at it. And it's the same with the numbers card. We're not going to look. We're just going to ask Spirit, please, could we please have a message for all beautiful Sagittarians for this week, the 9th of December? Could you please give them some guidance on whatever it is they need to know that's going on in their life this week, and at any time for that matter? So we'd like to ask, please, our beautiful Sagittarians, what is it you'd like to say to them today? Can we thank you for that? Oh, I'm not sure what to do with that. Again. Okay, Sagittarius. I'm going to take those two because I just couldn't move the deck. Obviously, I was meant to take them. There you go. Pop them there, everyone. And we're not going to look at them until the end. Fear is healed by love. Fear is healed by love. This is for Sagittarius. What is it we need to let go of? Sagittarius, as we consistently let go of resisting our fears and allow them to be surrendered, the energy that was tied up in the fear is relinquished and now becomes available to try forth as the energy of love. We can't be putting out love if we're fearful. We can't be carrying those two energies. Fear is this is the fear meridian. This is the fear meridian here in EFT, emotional freedom technique, tapping, acupressure. This is the fear meridian, this is the heart chakra. You can't be allowing these two don't work together. They just do not like each other at all. And the love, your heart chakra, is always going to be trying to eliminate the fear, always going to be changing the fear start chakra. So we have to let go of our fears. We have to relinquish them. And we have to realize that they really are an illusion, usually caused by outside influences. Nobody gives themselves fear. They usually come from a belief system, they come from a programming when we're brought up by our parents or our carers. They are created, and we unfortunately sometimes get fed fear by others as well, which is really negative, isn't it? But we have our own mind, don't we? We have our own mind, Sagittarius. We have the power to change anything that somebody's told us that we don't believe is true. And the one thing we must believe and know is that fear is no longer a part of us. It must not be a part of us. So we have to let it go, relinquish it, don't accept it, and allow our heart chakra to open up and to be our shining light, to be who we really are. Better to be a person who walks in light and love than a person who walks in fear, because the person who walks in fear misses out on so many opportunities. Fear blocks opportunity. Fear blocks out making the right decisions. Fear blocks true love. It blocks so much. And so why on earth would we want that? We don't want that, do we? And so keep your eyes open, Sagittarius, for I am doing some videos. I'm going to do some updated videos on the tapping, and one of those will be tapping on fear. So keep your eyes open. If you subscribe to the channel, by the way, this is not just a way of getting you to subscribe. Please don't take me wrong. But if you do, then you'll be notified when I actually do those too. So, but keep your eyes open. When were you last near the ocean, Sagittarius? Water has a profound effect on human beings, and the ocean is soothing, calming to our emotions. The beach is a great place for soul searching. I'm a water sign, so water, the beach, absolutely in love. But everybody does, I think, everybody, especially here in Australia, we have such beautiful beaches, don't we? And I live on the Sunshine Coast of Queensland. I'm 20 minutes away from, or even 15 minutes away from some of the most beautiful beaches in the world on the Sunshine Coast, and we go down often. And you feel different, don't you? Sagittarius, is it time for you maybe to do that? Is it time for you to, if you can, to make a trip to the beach or to a lake and listen to the water pushing by, or think about it. Now, there's a message here. This is your divine guidance message saying that maybe you need to get close to water in some way, a lake or springs or waterfalls or whatever, just so that you can listen to. And my guide is just saying, he's reminded me and saying, do you remember when you used to have a little, I used to put this little recording thing on at night. Before I was married, actually, a long time ago, because I used to have trouble falling asleep. I used to put this little recording on of the ocean, the sound of the ocean on this little machine I had, and it just used to run for so long. So by the time it finished, I was asleep. I used to listen to the sea gently coming in. But yeah, so I know this works. So maybe you could look into that too, Sagittarius, on getting the sounds of the ocean if you can't get to the ocean. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to ask Spirit to give me 5 cards. And this is for Monday through to Friday. And then the bottom card is going to come also a message from my guide for you about the outcome. And these cards here, these mystery cards, are also the outcome of this week's reading. And so I just cut the deck before, turned it around, cut it again. I got the same card, which was the Tower. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, and you've got the Tower to begin with. What's the middle of the week now? We're going to ask for the middle of the week. The middle of the week, you could be going through a little bit of stress and strife. That's okay. We can get through that. Also, we do have the 5 of Pentacles. That's okay. And finally, we have the Knight of Cups moving forward, moving on. What do we have underneath? Let's see. We have the King of Cups. We have the King of Cups. And so, what is it that Spirit wants to say to us as for this week? Well, look, we do have the Tower. At the first half of the week, it could be that there are some big things that are finally going to come to a head. Some large subjects or situations that could finally open up or finally come to a head. It's very possible. And even though that is going to happen, even though that is going to take place, and it could be a little bit unsettling at the time. Sagittarius, I want you to know this, that the Tower is not a negative message. The Tower is Spirit's way of saying this to you, that this had to happen. Has got to happen. This needs to get to a stage where you can say, enough's enough. Now I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to change this. I'm going to make some decisions, and I'm going to get rid of this situation. So this week is quite a profound week when it comes to you being able to move forward, because we do have 2 nights here. Now, there's a big difference between these 2 nights. We know that nights are movement. At the beginning of the week, you're not moving at all. You're feeling a bit stuck. You're even hesitating. You're hesitating in all areas, your finances, everything. You're really, and underneath that, underneath the Knight of Cups, I've got the Knight of Pentacles, I beg your pardon, I've got the 5 of Pentacles. And that's sitting underneath that, which says to me that it's possible that for the beginning of this week, Sagittarius, there's a lot going on in your mindset when it comes to your finances. And we've got the Tower. So there's obviously some disruptions or some unsettling news or actions that are taking place this week when it comes to your finances, your future. And it is going to cause some emotional or mental anguish around you. And so when we look at this, we see that this is not an easy week. This is not going to be the easiest of weeks for you. And yet, when we look at this 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles is often about not realizing that things can change for the better. We can sometimes get stuck in a mindset where we can't see the benefits of the future. And that's what the Tower's about. We can't always see that it's going to lead to something terrific in the future, because at the moment it's like, oh my God, everything's happening all at once, and all of this is happening. So I'm going to have to act. This can't stay the way it is. So I'm going to have to make some changes. And at the moment that it happens, while this is going on, we don't see down the track that we're going to be looking back in the future saying, well, you know what? If that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be where I am today. That's the message of the Tower. While we're going through it, it's like, oh my God, nothing's going right. Everything's going wrong. And let's face it, everyone, we're in a Mercury retrograde, which we all hate. Mercury retrogrades, everything goes wrong. Everything goes wrong, doesn't it? The phone plays up, the computer won't work, or the computer blows up. We have trouble with the car, and all sorts of things. Mercury retrograde, this is like a Mercury in retrograde reading, where everything seems to be going wrong, causing so much heartache that it's hard to move forward. But this is moving forward. He's decided, even though this has been emotional, even though this has been painful, even though this is difficult, I know that I have to move forward. I have to make a move. And this week, by the end of the week, you're going to realise that you will make a move forward. And that move forward, even though it may be emotional, even though it may be difficult, will still be successful. Will still be successful. Okay. So a week of decisions, a week of ups and downs. We all go through them. Sagittarius, we all go through them at different times in our lives. We really do. And it makes it difficult. And it's very possible, because your counterpart has come out here, the Queen of Cups, and we have the King of Cups. It's very possible that this is a relationship. This is a relationship this week. So we have a counterpart here. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. And, we have this message of upset, a bit of upset going on around this situation that you both seem to be involved in. And I want to see what the outcome is of what this. You see, now we have this release. So Spirit has given you this message of release, having to release yourself, an end of a phase of a situation. It's time to move on. Time to move on. There's no point in just staying in this situation where you're not moving forward. And even though you feel this huge loss here, basically, even financially as well, even though you feel like that and everything seems to just be falling apart around you, what you have to realise is that this is an end and a beginning. This is the end of something that leads to a great beginning. And that's what the Tower is. It's something falling apart so that, okay, it's falling apart now, I've got to rebuild. So the house has fallen down, the castle's fallen down. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to rebuild it. We're going to do it better than we did before. And it's going to be really great. And I'm so glad that happened because now I can really make it the way I want to make it. I really can put myself into it. That's what the Tower is really all about. Creating your own future. Creating creating things the way you want them. This is what you're going to be doing this week. You're going to be putting into, putting plans into place in your thoughts, in your mind about what it is you're going to build in the future. And to do that, we are going to have to let go of something to be able to move forward. We are going to have to accept that this something needs to come to an end. This needs to be closed off. This doors need to be closed on this so that I can create this wonderful future. Some of you, it could be, some of you, it may be a new relationship. You're creating, you're moving on together. You've been through a lot together and now you're moving on together. You're creating a wonderful future together. For some of you, it could even be that, a wonderful, happy relationship that you're both looking forward to. Because there's a lot of emotion in this too. But this is about trusting your intuition. This is the ace, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are the two most highly intuitive energies in the deck. This is about intuition. This is about trusting your gut. It's about having faith and know that everything is going to be okay. It's okay now. At the end of the week, you'll be safer to be able to move forward on this, to make changes, to let go, free yourself of all the stress and strife that's been going on around you that maybe has come to a head this week. Yeah, this could be a job. This could be your career. Maybe you've been putting up with an awful lot because we're looking at finances here. It's very possible that you could have lost your job and it's brought you into a total state of stagnation financially. And you really don't know what you're going to do. It's just creating so much stress and strife. You don't know how to move forward. But Spirit is saying that you're going to look back. You're going to look back in weeks, months, years, maybe. Look back and say, you know what? I'm so glad that happened because it gave me the opportunity to move on and to do things my way anyway. It needed to end. It wasn't working for me. It could have been a lousy job where you weren't appreciated. And okay, it may have put you through a little bit of difficulty. If it did come to a closure, that's the story. However, your future is very different to what that has been. You're on a new journey. You're on a new journey. I've been given a vision of a card, and it's the decision card, and it's the two crossroads. There's two roads, and it's a decision. It's trying to make up your mind on which way to go. And my guide is saying, well, sometimes taking the easy road isn't always the best road. This is what he's saying. Sometimes the more difficult road can lead to the more successful road. This is what he's wanting to tell you. And so choose what you know is right for you. This is a time of transformation within you. Sagittarius, this is the time for you. This is your transformational period where you can make some big changes. Let's see what numbers they've given you. Unconditional love and also reassurance. Reassurance. Let's have a look at number 6, Sagittarius. Nurture your relationships with unconditional love. Nurture your relationship with unconditional love. Those of you who are in a loving relationship know that fear is healed by love. Okay, don't have any fear at all about relationships. Some of you, if you're going into a new relationship, if you're trying to build this new relationship, please know that fear will get in the way of it progressing and growing healthy. Fear in a relationship is not a healthy relationship. So any fear from the past you've been going through that's still haunting you, relinquish it, let it go so that this love can grow healthily. Okay? Nurture your relationships with unconditional love, starting with the most important one of all, the one with yourself. Open your heart, radiate love, and embrace it in return. So those of you who are in a new relationship, give it a go, really give it a chance. Let the essence of love, kindness, and compassion be the guiding force in every decision and action you take. Take these actions coming from a place of love. The King of Cups is all about love, moving forward, gently taking your time, yes, because you've had heartache in the past, but you still move forward. Don't be afraid to move forward, especially if it's in a loving relationship, because we all need love, don't we? This is about reassurance. Your loving angels are always by your side, Sagittarius, watching over you and guiding you towards your dreams. As you consistently pour your heart into your journey, you will soon see the dreams come to fruition. Know that you are never alone and that the universe is always conspiring in your favour. I love that message. The universe is always conspiring in your favour. They're always working on it in the background. And that is so true. You know, Sagittarius, so many people come to me and they say, am I going to find my soulmate? Am I going to have love? Whatever. And so many times they are told by my guide that, yes, he's out there or she's out there. But we've got to work on it. We've got to try and bring you guys together. We've got to try and bring you together at the right time. When the timing is right, and it's going to work because the timing's right, that's when we'll do it. That's when we'll try and make an effort to do it. And so this is where we have to have faith and trust that our guides and our teachers, our spirit teachers and guides are always working on getting us to where we're meant to go, opening the doors and giving us the choices to take the paths that they open for us, the doors that they open for us. And I'm being told to say to you, Sagittarius, that a door is opening for you. Doors are opening. This week, there are a lot of things that you may have on your plate. This may not be the easiest of weeks in your life, but you're a survivor and you're going to come out of this. I think you know that this is an end of a situation, a phase. You may have been putting this off for a while, but it's finally got to a stage where you can't put it off anymore. That is very possible. And this could be a very emotional week. What you've got to realise is that to get to where you really want to go, sometimes you have to make change, don't you? You're the only one that can do that. You're the one that has to move forward and do that. So I feel this is a week where you will accomplish a great deal. I feel you will accomplish much this week that will pay off down the track. So please remember that, won't you? My guidance just told me to say that to you, that this week, will be a week of difficult decisions. However, um, make the right choice, do what's right for you, and for everybody involved, and know that it will lead to a wonderful journey in the future. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope this guidance has resonated with you today. You may not really get the full benefit of it till the end of the week when the week is up. So please, would you like to get back to us and let us know? Give us a like if this has been resonates with you today and it's something that you can make sense of, and it has given you the guidance that you need to make these decisions this week, then please give us a like. It lets us know. And also, would you like to comment? Would you like to let us know, give us some feedback? We love your comments. I have a look each day and have a look, and I always respond to you. I always reply. I will never ignore your comments. Uh, would you like to subscribe? Why not become a subscriber? Why not? It's free. And it helps. It helps, and it helps us. It makes us feel that we're doing the right thing, and everything. And we really do appreciate it when you subscribe. We really do appreciate your support. If you can get close to the ocean, if you can hear the ocean, if you can get close to the stream, it'll help to heal any fears that you may have at the moment, especially when it comes to love, any fears about love. Please don't have any fear about taking these steps this week. Sagittarius, try not to allow fear to get in the way of you making the right choice this week. Okay? So we've loved being with you, and we look forward to the next time. And in the meantime, thank you for sharing your time with us, and we look forward to next time. Bye bye, Sagittarius.